Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinnox, and welcome to Snow Globies. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? How are you doing, Plumies? I should say hello, Nani. Hello, Village. Hello, Miri. Hello, Joy. Hello, Coffee. Hello, Ahmad. And that's it for now. You got soaked earlier? I just... I'm gonna let you guys know that if I go quiet... Hello, Neko. If I go quiet and kind of go like... Start looking up. I'm just listening for I'm just listening because it's very windy. It's oh man, the Netherlands, they're flat. Wind. The clouds are moving very fast outside, and every now and then you can hear the bum 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 kind of thing when wind hits like your windows and stuff. Ooh. But yes, hoot hoot hoot! Happy seasonal greetings to everybody. Do you guys reckon it's time to wear like a Santa hat on stream? It's not really Christmas yet. I should wear it next week, but obviously I'm not gonna be streaming over Christmas. Let's see. Why not, right? We're doing snow globes, we're doing holiday seasonal things, and put on a Christmas hat. Let's see if it looks okay. Oh man, it's wonky. That's better. That works. It's got some rigging too, so the that's cute. I like that. It suits my, it works with my green suit. I have a little red on me too, so it kind of works. It kind of works. But yes, welcome everybody. We are going to be drawing snow globies today. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm just gonna draw some globie members in snow globes. Pretty simple, right? We're gonna do like a nice winter background. I have prepared like a general like snow globe template, and we're just gonna try drawing some chibis and stuff. Now I'm not very good at chibis in general. Like I drew kind of, what do they call it? SD super deformed characters that are essentially chibis, but not exactly chibis. When I did the Gen 3. They're just big heads with essential like miniature bodies instead of doing the actual shrunken down thing. But I figured I want to give it a shot anyway and see what we do. Let me find some references in the meantime. But yeah, how is your general holiday thing? How are your holidays working out? Do you have your decorations up? The reason I'm asking is because of this. Oh. Next Monday, after this weekend, I am hosting for everybody, so we are gonna have a look at we're gonna have a look at everybody's holiday trees or holiday decoration. It doesn't have to be a tree, but if there's a decoration you want to share that's like very pretty that you're happy for, or whichever, then by all means, like, share it. Put it on Twitter under hashtag #OwlTreeView. I don't think I've seen any so far, but I haven't checked the hashtags recently. So yeah, you don't have to share it on the Discord. You can put it on Twitter. I'll have a look on Twitter first and foremost. But if you are part of the Globie fan Discord, you can obviously, of course, put it into Bill's study and my Plumods will get them to me. Just take care to not dox yourself, especially when you're posting these kind of these things that actually exist in your home on the internet. All right, everybody, please take care. I'm gonna be let me find the things that I have prepared. We're gonna use this one. Okay. All right, we're gonna have let's have a little sketchy time. Let's talk a little bit. Another thing I want to point out is the actual pinned message is that this Saturday on the 21st. It is the 21st, right? I'm not making that up. It is the 21st, yeah. This Saturday on the 21st, I'm going to be part of the cast that are doing a live reading of A Christmas Carol, the Scrooge story. And it is I alongside how many others? 7 others? 9 others? No, I'm definitely read up the amount that we are. But we're going to be doing a live reading of the theatrical version of A Christmas Carol. So it's going to be really fun. It has been really fun to practice. It's been really fun to rehearse. And I hope you guys go to the video and, well, you know, give Umi a follow, or at least put a notification for the video so that you don't miss it. This is also why I'm not going to be streaming on my channel on Saturday. This is not going to be on my channel. And as far as I know, I cannot host Umi's stream on my channel either. So it will have to go there. I'll be putting up another reminder of this, both on Twitter and on YouTube, so people find their way. Please share it to anyone you might think might enjoy it. And yeah, people have been putting a lot of time and effort into this, and it's if the rehearsal is anything to go by, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. I'm personally very happy to have been invited to something like this. I have always enjoyed the idea of voice acting. You guys know how much I like to act the characters in the games that we play, and you've been with me on the journey as I've kind of gotten better at it. If we just think about the how I've gotten generally better at voice acting through voice packs and the games that we played together. You've even expressed that I've gotten a lot more how do you say, a lot more confident. Hello Sai, welcome. Hello Rose, Bianca, nice to have you here. Welcome. How are you doing today? So yeah, this is very, very cool. Hey yo, Bill is finally doing voice acting. Exactly, I'm finally doing voice acting. The other people that are involved are actual voice actors. Dango is also part of it, and he has also shared the fact that he's also a trained voice actor. So this is gonna be so cool. I'm just an avid, ambitious amateur. But honestly, it's really fun. It's been such a learning experience, you know. It's been so fun to just be invited to this, and it's such an honor and privilege. And regardless of, you know, my what I managed to do, I have already learned so much. To everything that is, you know, beats and cues and just general rehearsals and directions and everything. It's amazing. For me, I'm super stoked and super happy about this. I'm stoked like a Christmas fire. Hello Soup, welcome. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna look up a quick little chibi reference. Let's see, chibi template, to kind of see the kind of proportions of it all. That is really cute. It's just a sitting chibi. That's so cute. This is like a nice big combination of things. It's so tricky to really decide on what kind of chibi to do. But I kind of get the idea. This whole wave was improved so quickly. It's super scary how good you all got in a couple of months. Why, thank you. Probably because we're constantly doing things. Yeah. I'm currently drawing Crowley. Oh, thank you very much. Speaking of Crowley, I don't know where Crowley has gone. I haven't seen Crowley in the past couple of days or so. Then again, it has been kind of stormy. It's gotten kind of cold. I don't know if crows migrate over winter, but there are still some jackdaws around. Jackie's still around. He's very noticeable. I recognize him. So maybe I need to walk around the area a little bit more to see if Crowley has moved to one of the other neighboring areas for better food. But I did kind of feel like he had a pretty good spot there, and he was shunning away all the other crows. So I don't know. I still frequent the park, obviously. So I'm sure I'll see him again. It's very easy to recognize. Oh, a magpie, that's so cute. Magpies are actually the smartest corvids. Maybe second to ravens. But magpies are definitely really clever. Do you guys know what, like, I don't know if they call it that, but do you guys know what the mirror test is? It's a bit of a test of intelligence for animals and in general. I'm sure it has another name. But the mirror test is basically when you show an animal their mirror image, if they understand that it is them, or if it is another creature there and they don't kind of understand the mirror as a whole. Generally, people like some animals, some dogs and cats might look at the mirror, look around like behind the mirror. There's nothing, and then they just ignore it. But they might not actually understand that it is them. They might be able to ignore the fact that there's another cat there, or another animal, another bird. But yeah, so basically, I don't think crows are smart enough. But magpies understand, apparently. Magpies understand that it is them. They can be a bit bashful and look at themselves. They understand their reflection. But I don't think crows do. Even though crows are, they have a pretty high intelligence. They are comparable to, what is it? Is it 6-year-olds or 8-year-olds? Either way, that's very intelligent for a little creature. But yeah, let's get to drawing. If you're new here, I am Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. I am an artist. I love cozy games. I love drinking tea, and of course, puzzle games as well. The kind of art that I've done includes, and I'm gonna probably have the little Christmas chibi in the way, includes portraits of my genmates, such as here's Taring Hu in the previous outfit. We have, of course, my brother in Equinnox, Ambrose here, ready to play some mahjong, and I have also illustrated my whole lore video, basically, also with the end card at the end of this. This is the last scene of the lore video. If you haven't seen it, check it out on my channel. It is under the videos tag. It's a full size video that I uploaded. Anyway, Winter Wonderland. I'm deciding on using this as a background for the theme. This reminds me very much of my old areas in the Swedish areas. Very beautiful. Hello, Flo. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Welcome. Let me make some tea. I have some nice the loose leaf tea that I bought with ginger, apple, and a bunch of other spices. It is really tasty. I will also admit that I had a. I have to say this right, or this is gonna bite me in the tail feathers. So I bought a tea. I've scanned very, very hard to not get star anise in any of the teas. But I overlooked one ingredient in this particular tea, and that is zoethout. And Dutch people, especially certain Dutch people, the certain Dutch person that tends to we tend to go back and forth about licorice tea. Yeah, it had Suthout, yeah. Is that how you say it, right? It is sweet wood essentially, and you tend to add a lot of that flavoring to Zalmiak and general licorice stuff. Are you from Sweden? I thought I heard an accent, but I couldn't identify it. My accent is a bit all over the place, I think. I did that whole accent test that was going around on Twitter, and it gave me equal amounts of Swedish and Spanish, which makes sense porque hablo español sin problema y también jag pratar också svenska. So there's also both of Swedish and Spanish in whatever accent I have. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, I'm from Sweden. I live in the Netherlands, so I speak 4 languages. I'm not sure if that makes me a polyglot or not, but there's plenty of them there. Accent is accent. Accent colors. Hello, Woomy, welcome. Welcome to the dark side. I mean, the thing is, right? I was nervous when I realized, Sultan, what is? Oh no, I made a mistake. But, this is the important bit. Whichever genius combined Sothout met citrongras, lemongrass, and sweet wood, whoever combined those two, hats off to you. Hats off to you. That was a very tasty combination, and now I can't put my hat back properly. But yeah, I'll be darned. Because I generally really like lemon flavor with licorice in candy. I love that. That's always my favorite. Whoa, this globe is huge. Okay. Oh, there's someone over there. We can't have someone over there. There's people in this picture. Oh no. Oh no. They might see what we're doing, so we better just take care of them. Get away from here. But yeah, we're gonna be doing no challenge today. It is just gonna be straight up a we are gonna be doing these little snow globes, and we're probably gonna continue with these little snow globes on Sunday. After I've done the live readings, we can talk about the live reading. If you're curious what role I have, I mean, we can talk about it, but it is also listed in the video description. Go away, random people. But yeah, these are the kind of roads. This is kind of road where I've gone sledding, like that. You know, the kind of you can kick the sled, the kind of dog sled that you can also kick. Really nice, actually. Okay, we got the snow globe. We're just gonna try a little chibi on the snow globe. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? I really like the sitting chibi. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so regarding chibis, right? Chibi generally just means small, shorty in Japanese, right? Japanese artists generally call chibis SDs for super deformed characters, which makes sense because you deform the character completely, right? Let's use this template just to kind of have something to go off of. Head should kind of be like this, with the eyes here and mouth here. The body. Oh, this is kind of tricky to do, actually. Let's just draw down here, I guess. European winter looks really, it can be very whimsical. I feel like some of the most beautiful evenings that I know of, especially, or I say evenings, but you know, golden hour happens like what, early afternoon, because days are so short. So one of the most magical times I feel like when it comes to winter is when everything is so frozen that even trees are frozen. You know, like especially windy stuff, that even the trees have essential sideways icicles. Hello Natsu, welcome, welcome. So yeah, it looks beautiful, but at that point it is so cold. It's kind of a dry cold, because even if it's humid in the air, the humidity is almost crystallized in the air. Like it's just kind of falling so slow that when you're walking, it kind of feels like even time has frozen, and you kind of feel this little specks of humidity just kind of floating about, that just touching your face and stuff. It's beautiful, really. Cold as heck though, but it's no, cold as the opposite of heck. But very, very beautiful. The drawing process looks so satisfying with the hand model. Thank you. The hand model is very tricky to set up, honestly, because the tricky part about this is actually getting it to draw from the tip of your pencil. From the tip of your pen. I'm glad you like it. I put a lot of work into getting the hand model and everything set up. Okay, no, we're not gonna need any ears. It's fine. Let me just do the sitting pose as well. It's pretty cute. I have the arms here. I think out of the I'm gonna start drawing. I have someone in mind to start drawing, though I haven't really planned this. We're gonna see if we can figure it out. Also, as you guys know, maybe don't know, but you can go get some Christmas wallpaper from the Globie store.globie.net. They are releasing a chibi and a Christmas wallpaper every day for all of 17 talents that we have in Globie right now. And you can go check them out. Like mine is already out. If you want a free mobile background, go check it out at the store. Okay. So I am gonna draw a certain Puss in Boots, cat in boots. I'm gonna draw my senpai Taring Hu. Just gonna see if I can actually find the character references. Yeah, I think it's really good. Like they really should be releasing more stuff, kind of going. It keeps the hype up, you know. Okay, the chibi looks adorable, but in order to match Hu Senpai's general vibe, we are gonna try something else. Because okay, we're gonna save this base too. Maybe we just keep using the base to make it easier. But yeah, let's see. We're gonna sketch a little bit. Match the vibe. Hu Senpai has eyes that go kind of like this. They go wham, and then go. The overarching lashes are kind of, you know, cat-like, very feline. And then it kind of starts from here because this part does almost this shape. Like that. I find it very important, and even though I'm not like that good at it, I find it really important to get the eyes done right for a character. I find that the personality of a character is usually defined in a lot of these kind of facial anatomy things. like the positioning between the nose and mouth and eyes and the size of the eyes and what kind of eyes it has. We talked about it before, right? The fact that, like, especially with chibis are so chibis are so deformed that if you don't bring over certain things, you might not have the same kind of your character is gonna look like another character cosplaying the character you're trying to draw, if that makes sense, right? I think it's really important to observe what defines a character in the face. You can still do it your way. I'm just generally trying to catch the same kind of the same kind of recognizable eyes, right? And Who Senpai has very nice looking golden eyes. Let's see, we're just getting some chilly air, cold mornings, warm evenings, extremely cold nights. Wow, that's a lot of ups and downs. I know that happens during fall, right? It happens during fall because it's just like, it's very easy to catch a cold when it's like that. I think we're past that point now, at least, when you can dress warm in the morning and then you can just stay warm the whole day. But especially when the seasons are changing. When the seasons are changing, you kind of like, you will dress warm in the morning if it's cold, but then the sun still warms everything up. So then you're sweating, and then in the evening it's cold again, and then you're just, you know, it's just a mess. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. The eyebrows are who? Yeah, definitely. Hey. Ain't no way, bro. Still haven't done a actual stream collab with Who Senpai, except for the fact that she was part of a bigger collab that I was part of. We have done a song together. Did you guys know that? There is a song out there where I have sung. It's not on my channel, so yeah, you have to look elsewhere. Hopefully this doesn't come as a surprise to you guys. The song was revealed on my 6-month celebration. Oh, you haven't seen the song. All right. Okay, I got you. Since we're gonna be drawing Who Senpai, let me just get you the song. Potting Who. Who sings so well? I love the gap moe that Who has, and knowing Who Senpai, she might actually be listening in on this. So we're just gonna send all the compliments to the senpai for this. Let's see, videos. There we go. There you go. I would play it for you on stream, but it would get me, you know, kind of, this is copyright flagged. Something that is really weird because it copyright flags not the official song, but some other cover of the song that people just kind of like start putting content ID for. I really don't like the content ID tagging. People like, I made this cover, so I'm gonna content ID it, and then anyone that wants to use the song, even though the original people have allowed it, have to somehow pull the content ID from the people that claimed it, even though they did a cover. We are not gonna stick to the template completely because obviously we're kind of going out of it. All right. Let's get some hair done as well with the new hairstyle. 。 Speaking of, Who Senpai also already has a chibi out for you to download if you want the little chibis. She should have her hat on, honestly. I was thinking, should we do it Christmassy? But you're all getting Christmassy chibis, official ones. So I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna put them in snow globes, you know. Is the volume okay for the music? Having two Wilhelms and a Who. I feel your breath. Excellent. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Who Senpai told me that people had been saying she looked like a musketeer with her new getup, and I can see it. It's the cape, it's the hat, but it's like definitely has the RPG bard thing going for her. Ooh, a braid. Ah, it's okay. It's a simple kind of braid. It's the hearts after each other. Do you guys know that braid? I've shown you how to draw a braid. When I taught myself to draw a braid, I kind of went through how braids are actually woven. But there are easier ways to draw braids when you are drawing. For example, I usually do this zigzag pattern to kind of guide where I want the braid to go, yeah? Let's say we're gonna curve it a little bit. So we do zigzag, 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 zigzag. And then I start kind of doing this... oh man, it's easier to just do it like this to explain the pattern. Smaller even. Basically, I'm doing that. This one goes here and comes out here, goes there, and then comes out on this side and goes there. It's kind of just this kind of like that kind of pattern, yeah. So with that in mind, we can just do this. Am I doing it right? I don't know anymore. There you go. That's how we do it. Like that. And it's basically this part keeps going back and forth on the other, and you have one that goes this path. And then you also have a third one. This is a this is a very common braid when it uses three strings to do. But you can also get away with quite a simple one, which is essentially a braid that kind of goes like this. Like this. And it's basically one that kind of folds like this in on itself. Like whoop, whoop, whoop. And then you can just draw a bunch of hearts. Like this. And then kind of separate them a little bit like this. You can do this too. This is the kind of braid that does this. It's a style choice. You can do line art for both. You can use both. You know, it's not a biggie. If you do, if you don't. Herringbone braid. That makes sense. It has names. Free art lesson. You get them whenever. You get them when you don't expect them, and you get them when you ask as well. Though we're gonna be doing a little bit of art, so we'll see what I can answer if you have any questions today. Okay. If you have any questions, by all means, ask them. We'll see if we can answer them. Hello, Snowpea. Welcome, welcome. We're in your element. We are playing in the snow. I kind of want to include the cape, you know? I think it's like a cute little garment, like it can that it can be there. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh, she actually does have the boots. Wait a minute, who senpai doesn't have a tail? It's fine, she has the cape. It'll cover. I kind of want the little nose. It's not very common to do a nose on a chibi. Usually the super deform removes the nose, but I kind of want to do a nose. Okay, let's fix some mistakes. One eye is bigger than the other, which happens very easily when you don't use references like I didn't, like when you actually don't use guidelines and things like that. And this one I'm just kind of eyeballing, which is okay, but you will be very prone to mistakes, obviously. So you might want to not. You might want to use a little bit more guidelines to this. That's so much more who. Okay, I got it. We got it. Cape on the floor is cute. Nice. Okay. You guys know I don't do a lot of line art. It's I render. That's my way of doing it. So we're just gonna do that. Is this all right? Does it look okay? We're gonna copy paste. We're gonna try to maybe adjust a little bit on this. Can we bring the head down a little bit? The eyes are a little weird still. There we go. It's not. It's a choice. It's a choice. You usually don't give them. I don't think I have a noise. I have a noise. I have a nose. Let's see. Welcome. Let's see the chatting stream. Wait. Where did I go? No, I don't have a nose in this one. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Back to art scene. Yes, Sue. I think in order to get this right, I think I would rather color pick a little bit from who. So you're just gonna grab this, a little picture of who and put it next to our drawing. And we can clean the sketch a little bit too. I may just give her a cute little Santa hat in one corner. I kind of just want to show her ears a bit. I love the hat, but it hides her ears. There we go. A little bit of this red on her too. So today we're gonna be rendering with color rather than doing it grayscale. I really like how the mama brings back the same color as her, that's like a blonde hair, into the outfit, you know? Hello, Yue, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the lyric, I appreciate it. Chibi, noses on chibis depend completely on the style. I've seen them before. Especially in video games, you know, 3D video games. But it changes. You have the Puyo characters. For instance, the original ones have noses, but they are slightly longer and lankier than your usual little pudgy little chibi. If you haven't seen them, let's see. We have let me find the Puyo. It's of me and Jesse Loom when we did the collab. I drew us both. There you go, see? With a simplified kind of Puyo Tetris kind of style. They have a little nose. An elf hat, yeah, definitely. I'll turn who into a kabouter. Kabouters are little gnomes. Hello, Akio. Takahashi-san. Yokozo. We'll figure out these little details. Oh. One of the colors that did not fit, in fact. Okay, I think we got some of the influences in where we need them. Ooh, senpai. Oh really? That kind of color? Oh my gosh. We might change the face just to match it a little better. Assuming these are the same ears. It's very well done. The friggin' the character design, because they bring back the colors a lot. Color harmony. There are a few things that impress me art-wise as much as color harmony in a picture. I feel like I cheat with color harmony. I bring it back by using things like gradient maps and overlays and things like that to kind of match the color harmony. But oh my gosh, when it's done really well, it impresses me. Those are the kind of pictures I will it is a legit way of doing it. Yeah, I know people don't just color sample and get it right from the get-go, but it's just when they get it done well. I mean, I suppose I get it done well too in the way that I do it. But I don't know, when I see another style getting it right, and I'm just like, that's impressive. I'm impressed. All right, hold on to your little tail feathers, plumies, because I am gonna merge everything already and then completely regret it like half an hour from now. But as you all know, this is the way. Hello, Hakura. Welcome, welcome. Let me put some honey in my tea. Owl, she's fearless. I fear no man, but that thing, the wrong layer, it scares me. Or reckless. Ha, that's two sides of the same coin. Bravery is just recklessness when you're out looking for trouble. If there is just one layer, there is no wrong layer. Exactly, Liz, you get me. Hello, Liz, by the way. I don't think I said hello to you. Let's see if he manages to save his art today. I see what you're doing with your general influence of trying to get me to do it by mentioning it passively, and it won't work. You call it a sketch? I usually do grayscale stuff. I will just do this in grayscale. I don't do color right now. I do color later. I do grayscale rendering, and then I add color. But today we're doing it color-wise. We're just gonna do it in color. I have not done coloring. I have not done coloring this early in a while. But my style is the kind of is rendered. It's not I paint rather than draw. So. This is just something that is my own preference, honestly. It's my preference because of how I generally am a traditional artist first and foremost, yeah. Last stream I showed you some of my traditional sketches. I was asked what my favorite medium of traditional art is, and my answer kind of always is a like sticky notes and a ballpoint pen. I've created some of my best pictures that I've taken over into digital with a ballpoint pen on sticky notes. So that's the thing that we stick to. Stick to. Pun not intended, but delivered. For me, I had a hard time with line art. I need to go back and learn line art a little bit better. I kind of skipped, like I kind of shied away from the weaker parts that I have. I've managed very well with how I've done things, for all kinds of purposes and intentions, especially props and characters and things like that. You know, like I still managed to deliver a somewhat of a sharp quality thing. Even this one is also done the same way. See. But if you really look at the lines, they do look more rendered than actually line arted, you know? Now I'm just gonna sneak a save when no one's looking. And I'm gonna keep looking like I'm irresponsible. There you go. Okay, I saved everybody. I saved. You can be calm now. There is order in the world. You can hang up the phone. Don't call the save police. I'm okay. Nico, use illustrations. Use that hashtag and I'll check it out later. I really want to get back into East, and I started it. It seemed so cool. I haven't really gotten around to playing more. This music just reminds me so much of Nihon Falcom, which make those games, and they have such good like adventurous music. I wish I could play some of the music, but I think it's just gonna get me in trouble. At some point, maybe we'll listen to the stuff and just do an unarchived we're sharing video game music stream. It'll get me in trouble. But I totally get it, Sai. There's this kind of technique that's been kind of taking over a lot more when people realize they don't have to line art. They can clean their sketches and then kind of improve on their rendering to make it look nice. It's because with that technique, in that sense, you get a little bit more of a painted style on the clothes and things like that. But it's very like it can look messy too. Ultimately, I would say, don't argue with results. I remember being almost, like that. I had people on my case about how I should do things, even though I wasn't doing it like that, because I was doing it with less layers. I was doing it, you know, and I kept, even in the wrong program according to people, you know, it's like, oh, well, the pros use Photoshop, so you should be using Photoshop. And then I still produced things that were you know, seen as kind of better than what they could do, and they would just get really on my case about like, no, Photoshop is what you, no, you know, like you should use Photoshop. It's like, it's nice, but it would have been nicer if you used Photoshop. I was like, please don't. I'm really, you know what? I am really happy I ran into, like, it was a I didn't even know the person. It was just a general discussion among artists. It taught me so much. There is one misconception. Among artists of multiple skill levels. And that is that a good artist should be able to draw something without references. Ha! I say, ha! Or without any kind of shortcuts. Like if you're using a chain brush, no, I wouldn't buy a brush. I'll make the brush myself, or blah blah blah. You know, kind of like I need to do it myself, or it's not legit. Please. Would you kindly? It would have been nicer if they just kindly hoot it off. Yeah. It's really dumb, but it's a very common one. And the fact that you might also find it dumb is quite nice that to hear, honestly. No, even if you do commissions, as long as you're not doing dubious things that using you know, stealing art, using photo bashing and stuff like that of pictures that do not belong to you, you don't have license to use, the end result is what matters. When you're doing commissions, you are not being paid unless you specifically, for some reason, have that in your deal. You're not being paid to produce a picture a specific way. You're being paid for the end result. So, if you can somehow, if you have the ability to be able to convert a photo into very anime looking, saying that it works for the background and stuff like that, then by all means, if you have the license for the stock image or whatever picture you're using for it, just do that. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, the fact that elitists argue that even using tools are 3D model. The one thing I will argue with this, when it comes to that, is that you should learn to do it without the tool. You should learn how to ride a bike without the support wheels, you know? You should learn how to ride a bike before you find it comfortable to just use a trike, because it's very telling when you don't know how to do it without the tools. Even if you use tools and you have to fix something, then it will be like a trained eye can tell when it's like, oh, okay, you totally don't know how this works. You just kind of put it there. It's because there's this kind of concept that style what is it? Foundation before style. Have a steady foundation, then stylize it. Because you need to know how something works, and this is something that I will a hill I will die on, okay? You need to know how something works before you start stylizing it. Not because you need to do it completely by yourself and without any assists or anything, but it's just the fact that if you rely too much on the assist, it's going, and then suddenly you're gonna be faced by something. That is when you completely lose control of what's going on. It's why people do the whole edge lighting on every picture they do, because they worked on that one picture, you know? All right, Village, thank you so much. Literally invalidated every painter in history. Yeah, they had their tools, you know? I am a firm believer of the tool does not make the artists make their tools. And if you are, as long as you're not stealing someone's personal brushes that they're not sharing or selling anywhere, then, you know, by all means, make it, use it. I have so many artists that have influenced my style to where it is now, and I'm nowhere in heck am I gonna be saying like, style is completely my own. Oh, come on. But yeah, when you're doing commissions, you're being paid for the end result. But in order to do that and maybe be able to make more commissions, you should work smarter, not harder. But every so often, and this is something I work on too. Welcome, Hoot Hoot. Is that right now I'm working on going back on to foundations. I found my way back to just starting a phase like this and constructing it in a certain way, so that it's kind of it's a little bit more you know, it kind of has yeah, this is so messy, but you have the same kind of building blocks always in the same spot. Because one of my issues is that I eyeball too much, and that means that it's really difficult to get the same style coming back, like the same kind of facial structure. I still have a same recognizable style. I would argue that all my Portraits of the Senpais are very they look like they belong in a series, you know. It's because my rendering is very recognizable. Box method is excellent too. The box method is essentially, if I understand it correctly, it is when you in order to get a face from the side, right? So you kind of have which side of the... Yeah, exactly. I know that one too. I've seen a method that is very like, I didn't like it because it's essentially the box method, but for a whole body and multiple parts and stuff. It produces very accurate results, but it takes a lot of time. I, for one, I'd rather not work with realism completely. I like believability. I will lean a lot into believability in the fact that if I can make a picture look believable, like let's bring up Leon Senpai. That one is a pretty good example, because if you look at Leon Senpai, I did the light from behind on this one, right? I did the light from behind, but there are a lot of things here that don't really make sense. If the light is where it is, the banana should not be getting light on it, because Leon Senpai's body should be covering the light that is coming here. Now you could argue that the hand is kind of moving forward a little bit and you see a little bit of the light coming from here, but with this much light on the banana, he should have more light on the face. Simple as that. But it's believable enough. You have the contour lighting that places him in the place. You have the kind of edge lighting that kind of makes you understand that there's light above it, and the light in the center of his face is the secondary or tertiary light that is bouncing back onto him. So yeah, using a box method is probably really good for fisheye, definitely. I've not tried drawing a fisheye picture. If I just try to think about how to... Hello, Lysander, welcome. If I just think about how I would construct if I was tasked on drawing a fisheye picture, first of all, I would be like, why are you telling me to draw a fisheye picture? I've never drawn one. Why do you think I would be good at it? But let's say I had to. I would probably do my usual references and then actually use the digital art, like using digital assistance, and actually turn it into, you know, like this. For example, kind of turn it into a fisheye. Bend it a little bit. And then use the references where I had them. I kind of just made this up on the spot, so this is probably how I would try to tackle it if I had to solve the problem. But yeah, don't argue with results. But I was one of those people too at one point, thinking that you should just do everything yourself. But the talk with that one artist that, you know, was doing commissions and doing a lot of things, kind of just, they were very kind and patient with like statements and stuff that people were saying. But I just found a lot of truth in what they were saying. Now, of course, you cannot be judged on technique, like specific techniques. You should it's important to still practice your foundations, so that they stay fresh, they stay sharp. I'm pretty sure it does, right? I'm still on old Clip Studio. I still haven't upgraded yet. I will soon. I just kind of am still using this, so I don't want to risk anything. But yeah, I would assume it does, honestly. I'm still on Clip Studio 1, honestly. Still, I will be upgrading later this month. But like the whole use of 3D models and everything, right? The whole use of 3D models really speeds things up. For sure. One downside, I mean, you can still foreshorten and stuff with 3D models, but you lose a little bit of the stylization unless you have specific 3D models done to match how you normally would draw a if you have a certain stylized anatomy. You're a little bit at the mercy of the 3D model, even though there are customizable ones that you can change the different body parts to match something that looks more like what you would draw. Come to think of it, this today's stream, it will be a little bit, I'm talking a lot, but today's stream is a little calmer than we have been doing on Wednesday, since we've been doing challenges. We've been doing art challenges, and some of you have also joined into the challenge, but maybe now you get a little calmer stream. Chilling quiet the chat is today. Well, maybe people are doing some other stuff. You really don't need to comment how chilling quiet the chat is. People are not required to be around. If they want to have me as background noise, that's good too. Miri's around. The Plu mods are always watching, so you better behave. Hola Mar, bienvenido sea. Yeah, see? The big guy in red this time of year also has blue mods, I bet. Let's see, there was something there. I'm still going back to still art and deconstructing stuff in simple shapes. Felt that my skills were getting tad rusty and drawings came out a bit plain. I feel that side. I feel that I've been doing this kind of thing for a while, so I feel like the style is not evolving, it's not going anywhere. And now recently, when I've been doing the art challenges, exactly, nuts. I was thinking the same thing. Now recently, when I've been doing art challenges, I've been really excited towards the end of it. You guys saw me. I'm just kind of like, and we had this, and yes, I see it. You're even seeing the kind of cocky side of me when I draw as well, because I feel like I'm quite confident in my art, but I've not had it tested in that way in a very long time. So I'm really enjoying the art challenges, not gonna lie. Speaking of naughty and nice list and everything that's around this seasonal thing. The gang from Secret World. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be hosting a tree view stream where I'm encouraging everyone to upload their Christmas trees or any kind of decorations you want to share to Twitter using the hashtag #OwlTreeView. OwlTreeView. If you're interested in sharing any kind of Christmas decorations or anything like that, I have put up my own little Christmas tree that I'm going to share, of course, too. Please put it on Twitter like that or upload it to the Globie fan Discord. If you are not part of the Globie fan Discord, you can enter. You can join in here. Turkey adobo. Every time adobo, I think, gosh, I need to learn how to cook chicken adobo. Just so I can say I had chicken adobo. Welcome. How are you doing? Adobo, you are a Richikoi, no? What should we call plumy Richikois? We have let's see, we have plumy dachis, which are mimi dachis and plumies. We have plumigans, which are hooligans and plumies. Plumikoi, plumichikoi. Yeah, I think so. Oh, speaking of plumidachis, Ambrose is also part of the live reading. I think I said so. We're gonna be doing a live reading on Umi Kyoku's channel on Saturday, and you can come hear me acting. Plumikoi, yeah. Plumikoi is probably better. It's a bit of a mouthful. You need lesser syllables. You are so right. How are you doing, Adobo? And Mar also, how are you doing? You have the pinned in the chat. You have the actual stream that is gonna go live. Be sure if you're like, please give Umi Kyoku a follow and support. But if you don't, if you feel like you don't want to, at least put the stream on notification, yeah, like so that you get reminded and you don't miss it. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna put another song on. Let's see when this one ends. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-bum. You get to experience it with joy by coincidence. Oh, off collab. No. Oh, kind of like Dark Moon one, but we want some energy, more passion, more energy. TikTok audios have stolen Bill. Why? Jennifer, hey, you remember when I remember you mentioned you saw some Christmas bloomies? Yes. And let's see, flew me off collab. Yeah, German Christmas market tour for her, and then the perfect end with a star. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, the passion energy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember it from. Oh, it's been a while now. It's been a while. I think I saw it more on Instagram or something like that. But yeah, I get what you mean. Sorry. You're totally right. It is definitely a reference to that. And of course, as always, because we're talking TikTok short audios, how will they know? They'll know. How will they know though? They'll know. But how though? It's not the actual audio, but I'm just saying it while I'm just being a menace. They'll never know. They'll know. How would they know? If they somehow ever get to this kind of X-ray technology that, you know, they analyze olden times paintings with, you know, kind of trying to check what actually was beneath one of the famous paintings, because of the fact that they would just paint over their canvases, and for whatever reason, if they ever analyze my paintings, my drawings, I want them to find a keg. Speaking of art memes, have you guys ever seen Infinity Painter recordings? There were decorations, but they still, yeah, of course they still count if they're decorations, of course. Jennifer, if you have pictures, then you can post those for the preview as well. I can have a look. Infinity Painter is a, I believe it is tablet based. I think it's Android based drawing program. And basically, you can zoom in infinity. You know how we have a specific DPI for this, but Infinity Painter, you can just zoom out and zoom in however you want, and it's gonna generate it while you do it. So some people will just be like, oh, zooming into the eye, and then suddenly it's like a city. It's a city, and then you zoom into the window of one of the houses, and it's a person there, and then you zoom into whatever they're reading, and there's like a whole new world there. It's like a constant zooming in, and that is done in Infinity Painter because it has this kind of constant generation. Yeah, It's a really cool art app. I haven't really gotten any kind of use out of it, but yeah. Yeah, I just do alt review. Yeah, exactly, that one. Alt review, not review. I will review. Alt review. Those are always so impressive. There's so much work put into that. The patience, the level of detail, it's just nuts. I don't know if you can tag on YouTube for this. I don't know. Does anyone know a good way of uploading pictures and then using the hashtag to find them? I don't think it's gonna work on YouTube. But yeah, InfiniPainter is an app that does that actually. And all those things are actually drawn as well. I know you can post photos on YouTube, but I don't know if you can post them under, like, can you post a photo under my community post? Let me see if I can find the InfiniPainter video on YouTube or something and just link you guys. InfiniPainter. Do under shorts. Oh man, for some reason we can't find them now. Oh no. Let me save. Feels like my browser, yeah, my browser completely froze. Well, good thing we saved. There we go. It's back again. Well, I'll have to have a look, Neko, but if you can, then we can try doing that. If people can actually tag on YouTube as well, then that would be great. Oh, I'm actually doing this wrong. Okay, we need to speed up a little bit, or who is the only one we're gonna draw. So let's start. Let's speed it up a little bit. All right. Give me a mo. Doing art on stream always slows me down a bit, obviously, because we are spending time together. I'm checking chat and everything, but it also, like, I've been using a little faster music now, which helps out a lot. But I also notice myself kind of getting caught in smaller details when I should be working on the general vibe of a picture, you know? We don't have to make everything super detailed. It's just going to be a little snow globe. I just really want to have the face kind of defined, but everything other than that is really not necessary. Yeah, zooming in does that. Definitely, definitely. We need to, like, zooming in is fine, but not stay zoomed in, or you lose a lot of time. Hoot hoot hoot.
Hoot, hoot, love to be entertained by you so peaceful.
Love to be entertained by you so peaceful. Thank you very much, Joe. Hoot hoot to you. Hoot 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 and happy seasonal greetings. You gotta go? Okay, Rose, have a nice one. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it always. You have a nice day. Next stream for everyone's information, I suppose, is tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening for me, but the later stream tomorrow. And we're gonna be playing Tiny Glade with a little hint of ASMR, as in I will either be really close to the microphone and constructing things while talking really close to the microphone, or I will set up binaural and see if it wants to work out without it being very noisy. But you know, I'll be taking the feedback from you guys to see if you guys feel like it works out okay or not. The one problem with binaural capturing is the fact that it captures every sound nearby. So if I'm not able to get the clicky clacks down to a minimum, I feel like you're gonna be hearing the keyboard. I personally don't like hearing keyboard inputs. They're very distracting. They're very overwhelming when you already have music and other audio to listen to. But so if there is a little bit too much of it, we're just gonna switch over to microphone, like normal microphone, you know. I feel that. Yeah, me too. I'm not a fan of that. I can like a good lubed how do you say that? A lubed keyboard with linear switches and a nice stocky sound. But generally you don't have that. People tend to have the clicky switches, and those will drive me insane. If you were to tie me up and have me listen to you click, honestly, have like initially like tie me up for whatever damn reason, and then you're just gonna be like, hold on a minute, let me just type out an email, and you start doing, you know, the normal clicky switches found in the cheapest of gamer keyboards. I am gonna tear the rope. I'm gonna, you know, rip out of the chair to make you stop. It's that bad. Tell them mother truck. Yeah, I can't really. You can really type in is a regular sound. I love a nice stocky sound on a keyboard. But even you know, you kind of I'm picky. I would stay away from mechanical keyboards for the longest time until the enthusiast community kind of introduced what a actual proper lubricated keyboard could sound like. Oh goodness, not to. I said that if you if I for whatever reason was stuck somewhere, it could be even putting like a heavy weight on me or something, and then for some reason you start clicking away on a clicky switch keyboard. I am just gonna lift that. I'm gonna lift that weight like it's nothing just to make you stop. Adrenaline all the way. You guys, you know, I said it and then it's kind of like, yeah, there's gonna be reactions, me just saying those words. Oh no. Okay. Still need to get some of this in the hair. I must say, not bad for a single layer chibi, eh? It's just one of those words, one of the things to say. Thank you. I'm glad you think who looks cute. Thank you. I'm gonna use big brushes. Big brushes. The cute part of this is also going to be putting the snow around who. You guys know when I first started my debut, everything, I was very concerned, actually, that my jokes, my puns, my everything, my greetings would really clash with Who senpais and Pippa senpais. Because, you know, who. I'm glad that we've thought of, or we have a lot of hashtags that are owl doing blah blah blah, because who has a lot of who puns in her hashtags, you know. Keep forgetting this is a detail as well. Here we go. Hoot and like saying hoot and yeah. But it's just the fact that Pippa Senpai didn't feel like I was intruding in her newt, you know, when I did hoot. And if anything, it became, I didn't think about it at the time, but it became really cute, the fact that we were both the birds, the avian globies, and we have similar greeting, you know. Hello, Salted Caramel, welcome. Something worth keeping in mind is the fact that color sampling can be a great way to actually achieve the same colors that the picture that you're drawing. But if you're putting them in a different background, you might want to consider using an overlay on top of everything to bring the colors to be more closer to where they are. Right now, Senpai looks very warm, very sunny, and it really clashes with the background. I'll give you an example, all right? If I were to try to make her fit more into where she is right now, I would likely use something like something bluer, you know, like this. And then the colors match the background a little bit, you know? Not completely, but it gives it a little bit more of a she is where she is. Probably do something more like this. The lighting does look better for the background, but we're doing snow globes, so she can have her warm one. Who Senpai, I think the reason I'm picking Who Senpai is also the fact that she was talking about how, you know, she would want to see snow one day in her life. It was just like a casual little chat we had recently. Because where Who lives is very warm, kind of all the time, you know. Hello, Ruka. Thank you very much. Always appreciate the all the best greetings. Thank you. Hope you're doing well too. She may have seen snow, but never experienced it, you know. We've all seen snow in movies and everything like that, but then when it comes to actually experiencing it, and to the degree of, you know, the magnitude that some of the Nordic countries can see it, and Siberian areas and stuff. Something I've been quite intrigued by, that I've noticed more here than I ever did in Sweden, here in the Netherlands, are the Sahara sands phenomena. When the wind currents carry sands from the Sahara Desert up north. It also carries the heat of the Sahara sands up north, and it kind of, you get some really nice warm days as a kind of an early summer thing. See, in Sweden you get Siberian winds instead, and then it snows constantly for 3 to 4 days. you know. Those are the times a year when like even if it's a Scandinavian country that they're used to cleaning out the streets and plowing out the streets, then there are multiple cities that just completely break their budget for, you know, clearing out snow in just 2 days or something. There's so much snow. And who is definitely her own little son. I don't even know why I'm actually shading it this way. This doesn't make sense. This makes a lot more sense to me, actually. There you go. Oh gosh, yeah, minus 25 degrees. It hurts to breathe. The winters are the most beautiful when it is, but it takes a while to get used to. It's a kind of weather you kind of want to have your scarf over your mouth. Yeah. You know how they say that the dry heat is less terrible than the humid one, the with high humidity. That is the same for cold, but it's still cold, you know. Yeah, it's definitely a culture shock. I remember seeing a clip from the news in America when there was snow in an area that normally doesn't have snow. It was the tiniest little cover of snow along the roads and everything. And trucks and cars were just getting wrecked. It was a flash freeze. So not only did you have a little bit of surface snow, you also had ice under it, and people were just like, the cars didn't have the tires to manage all that. The people were just slipping around. And then you have countries and places where they have regulations in place in order to prevent that people get into accidents, such as needing to change the tires or having chains on your tires if you're using vehicles between certain months of the year and stuff. They're fine, obviously, but places that don't gets wrecked. Cold is normally dry because the air cannot have any moisture. It depends on where the degrees are. You might think that sometimes the winds can carry, you know how the winds can be kind of warmer, even though the thermometers will pick up minus up to -5 down to -5. It is still it can still be humid in the air in a way. You're not wrong though, but when it's -10 and below, then when it's -10 and below, then you're right, that then generally cold is dry. But the fact of the matter is that you are more in danger of the cold kind of damaging your ears, like the tip of your ears and stuff like that, when you go when you're like in southern Sweden, where the cold stays between minus 5 to 5 degrees, but it's a really cold, very cold wind. You have a much harder time protecting yourself from that kind of snow, that kind of cold, because when you are, let's say, when you're hiking in the northern parts of Sweden, you can actually dig a hole and protect yourself from you can actually feel warmth and protection from actually digging a little spot in snow, you know, kind of in a very, very simplified igloo kind of thing, because snow is very insulating. And a lot of the things that feel the coldest are the winds. So if you can get away from winds by just kind of digging or building a little snow fort for yourself, you're already warmer there than you are in being exposed to the winds, if that makes sense. Once again, I want to emphasize, it is still cold. It is still cold, it's just less cold. It's kind of like in really hot weather, when you just grab a fan and you start fanning yourself with it. You're still just waving around hot air, but it feels nicer because there's a slight breeze now. Yeah, chaos from the unfamiliar snow in an area where people don't know what to do. Exactly. You're unprepared. But yeah, the snow, the cold hits different in north and south to south of Sweden. It really does. The cold hits different in the Netherlands too, because it's very coastal and flat, so you get a lot more humidity. Wait, how cold is it? Right now in the Netherlands, not very cold. It's within the first 10 degrees, you know. What is it today? Maybe let me have a look, a quick look. That's around 10, higher 10, maybe 12 something. It's not very cold today. But yeah, the constant cold winds makes everything feel colder. That's when you need to wear layers. If it's a dry cold, you can wear one layer of clothing that'll shield you from it. But when it's humid, you have to. I'm gonna switch the music back to where we had before. And we're talking Celsius, of course. I don't know the Fahrenheit. Zero degrees Kelvin. only people that have had to deal with physics might understand the little Kelvin joke. Absolute zero. You get a link emailed to you, but you can, as soon as you have picked it up or registered, you can also click download digital files or something like that, digital content. And hello Lida, welcome. Everybody, I have, now that Lida is peeking in, I must say, I didn't think it possible, but Lida allegedly has beaten Japanese in Duolingo. Beaten it. 100%ed it, if you will. That is quite the achievement. Gaming and listening. Yeah, go on. Including legendaries? I don't know. Including the optional bosses? Beaten Duolingo. You're a hero among plumies. Yeah, we are actively working to take down the bird. I think so. I can't recall. Like I don't know. It's been so long. It's this, you know. Now Lita's Japanese Duolingo is kind of like that game you 100% multiple times, and I just play it every so often now because I really like it still. But you have gotten all the achievements. Just do it because I enjoy it. Well done, well done. I gotta say that's very admirable. And you're doing Spanish now because you ran out of Japanese to do, so now you're doing Espanol. I asked Lita to at some point if we collab, I will she can teach me Chinese and I'll teach her Spanish. Podemos hablar español. Lo hablaré algo más lento para que mejor entiendas, pero sí podemos jugar algo en español. By the way, Vil, do you know what the third longest course is on Duolingo? Swedish, probably. Just guessing. Just because Swedish is such an ungratefully complicated language. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's slightly more complicated than Swedish. Okay, you're right. You're right. That would be it. Norwegian grammar is a lot easier to learn than Swedish, but you have word differences that are just trickier in Norwegian. Oh, muy bien. Amo que la gente aprenda nuestro idioma. Oh, nice. Yeah, Spanish is my second language. I don't keep it as practiced as I would have, but yeah, English is my third. So it would make sense, like we said in the beginning of the stream, that accents, accents. That's really good, Lita. Good job, good job. If you're still listening, I wanna ask you, how do you say owl? You know, the animal that goes hoot hoot. How do you say owl in Chinese? I will try to pronounce it to the best of my abilities. I have not studied Japanese. I have not studied Chinese. Jingwu. First tone. Third tone. How do you say that? Because, you know, if I'm not trying, I would want to say Jingwu, but that's very English-fied. So Jingwu, or is it more like a J sound? I don't know how to say it. You're gonna have to teach me. Jingwu. A 2 letters. We'll do it at some other point. It's a really interesting syllable system in Chinese. I really like hearing it. Jingwu. I can send that voice. I can send a voice later. Okay. Or if you can, just send me a voice voice recording. I'll listen to it. I once learned how to say I am, but I don't know how to say an owl. When I say I am an owl. Woshu jigude, and then something. I believe jigude. I don't remember. I need to find where the placement of the tongue for Chinese. I'll use a bit. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for the hearts. Flutter. I think Who is almost done. I always like talking languages. I don't know if everyone really cares about it, but you know, I like languages. We should just put her. We should just put her on the in the snow globe. I think. Let's just smoothen out some lines. Languages are so fun. I think so too. I am more well versed in European languages. While I haven't studied it, I've been able to talk to people that exclusively speak Italian. I've had a harder time with French. Obviously, I studied French at one point, but I don't remember anything, so that doesn't help. It might help to keep context, to be able to follow the context in a movie, but not when speaking. Because, you know, when you learn like Spanish, it's just kind of like, hola, me llamo Vil, soy un búho noble, me gusta caminar a la biblioteca. But when you're actually talking, you have shortcuts, you kind of have this kind of slang words, everything that just combines, you know. Me llamo Vil, me gusta la biblioteca. This kind of thing. It goes much faster. Same with Swedish. Hej, jag heter Vil. Jag är den ädla ugglan från globie generation 2. But if you were to be like, hej, jag heter Vil. Jag är den nobla ugglan. Globie generation 2. Du kanske känner till mig. Så it's like you don't really have you don't really enunciate enough, you know? That's why whenever you learn languages by watching TV shows and stuff like that, or not TV shows, like just generally like social media stuff, or maybe even older, like, I don't know, TV shows on streaming platforms and stuff, you might get some pretty good practice from that. But people that voice act enunciate more. People that voice act should always be enunciating more. So that it's clear what the characters are saying. However, out in the wild, when you're gonna, you know, make your afspraakmaken. What is that in English? Afspraakmaken? Appointment. Thank you. When you're gonna go get an appointment somewhere, then it kind of you'll run into more day-to-day speaking language, and that is really the hard mode of languages, I think. I want to be able to say I'm an owl in as many languages as I can. Hi, dozo. Domo. Fukuro desu. Speaking of Fukuro and Japanese stuff, I need to have my snack. What happened to the snack? All right, gonna one crunch. Let's go. Saiko no Fukuro. One crunch, let's go. Something I like about Disney movies is that they actually use regional accents to kind of emphasize characters instead of just doing everything in one accent, like you might run into in other kind of dubs. Okay, you know the deal. One crunch and then I just chew. If you are drawing actual traditional stuff, don't follow my example. Please roll away or have your tea elsewhere. It might tip over and ruin your precious drawing. Second crunch, let's go. It's a good time as any to save. Be sure to de-shrimp, decompress, stretch a bit, take it easy, grab a snack, drink a bit. I'm having a couple of sips of my ginger tea that is crazy delicious. And we're gonna finish Senpai here in just a moment. This shading is not doing any favors. That'll work. And I want a little bit of a lighting on this edge here. Something like that. I love using highlights to kind of indicate folds, even though they don't exist. You know, kind of group them up a little bit, kind of make them suggest. I like suggesting things. You know, you guys know that. Suggest the folds. Emphasize, suggest, indicate. It's a good way of drawing as well. indicating, guiding the eyes to or at least convincing the eyes that there are folds there, even though they're not really defined by lines. This is your world. You can have any folds you want. And also, hello, Jennifer. Suggestive folds? No! Suggesting folds. Suggestive folds. Oh my gosh. What is a suggestive fold? I don't think I want to go down that path. Never mind. I didn't ask. Suggestive folds. Yeah, you're not. So. Question deleted. Thank you, keeper of the records. Appreciated. For anyone that needs the reminder, I am Say So. I care of Say So things. And I still find it kind of funny that we were talking about how weird people get when certain things are being shaded or drawn, and like literally 10 seconds after, people came in and were being weird about it. Yeah, the comedic. Yeah, it was really proving my point. It was like, oh man, I feel really awkward rendering. What was it? The cleavage area of Alicia, I think it was. I would admit I'm pretty good at doing all that stuff, but it's just kind of from a place of, you know, let me be good at rendering characters in general, right? We just treat it as shapes like anything else. But then I was like, I feel almost exposed doing that on stream, because to my experience, people will always get kind of weird about it, and then I get, you know, the next 10 seconds is just like, oh god, and oh gosh, and I gotta point out the fact that you are actually drawing chest area and cleavage. No. And I could actually just like, well, there you go. Oh my goodness. No, one foot is bigger than the other. Ah, hiya. This will most certainly do. Okay, time to put who into the snow globe. What did we say about yeah, it's simple. When you do one layer thing, you just well, for one, I don't think you do one layer thing if you're not confident enough that you can paint over things. So when you need to, you just paint over things. And even in this case, you might want to catch it early before you start doing some end level tweaking at the end of it all, right? Elf hat. What does an elf hat? Oh, I see. An elf hat. An elf hat would be kind of like doop 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 doop, like that. Oh, I'm drawing straight up on her. No, let's actually do a new layer for this one. I will do a new layer and merge in after once I'm feel like okay, I've understood the assignment, you know. Which way should it look? That way? I think front is cuter. Snow globe who? Yeah, exactly, right? Or well, we have a little snow globe here for her. Gonna be a little bigger. Gotta trust the process. We're gonna use her colors though, because she has green in her outfit, so that should technically mean that it would work, right? Right? Like, I don't know if this is gonna work, Scoop. I notice I catch myself a lot that I use because of how I would speak Swedish. I use the word like quite a lot, and that's one of the words that Ambrose says makes me sound the most Swedish, which I think is really fun. But because of that too, I catch myself. That's why I do Shaggy's voice sometimes too. I catch myself saying like quite a lot. Like, yes, I just used this word, man. It's funny. I used to say the whole thing like for example, but yeah, gotta get ready for work. All right, adobo, you have a good one. Turkey adobo. Do you eat turkey for Christmas? I guess so. Christmas ham adobo. That's more of a Swedish thing. The Christmas ham. Have a nice one. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's becoming an instinct. Yeah, and it makes me sound like dang it. And it makes me sound I don't know, like the stereotypical teenager from movies. No! Speaking of, no! Hi, Ambrose. It's like he knew. Wait, what happened? I was just saying that I catch myself using the word like a lot, and that's one of the words that you said makes me sound like I have a bit of an accent. The way I say it, there's the Swedish accent, yeah. And it's so funny that you joined in right after I mentioned that. Oh goodness. Good thing we didn't start the other one soon. Duncan! Welcome, welcome, Uncle Junkin. Man, I still need to prep my Janken Pong. Right, you know what? How about you all? I'll challenge you to a Janken Palm match. There you go. Let me get these ready. In the meantime, how are you, Janken? What were you doing? All right, you're all ready? You all ready? I say Janken Palm, you prepare your emote. All right. You prepare your emote on chat. Do fingers, do symbols, whichever. You all ready? You can use scissors. You can use the piece. You can use like a wave, a hand. Just something that represents whatever you're gonna go. Yeah. Hello, Octavia. We're gonna play Janken Palm. Janken Palm. I'm saying Janken Palm. All right, you ready? You got your pick. You ready? I'm gonna pick mine. I use this. Sure, that's fine. Is well allowed. Try it. We'll see what happens. All right, we go. Always ready. Of course you are. Okay. Ready? On pawn, Janken pawn. Janken pawn. What we got? Who did I beat? Dang it, Nando won. High five, Janken! Hey! Nice. High five, Flo. High five, Joy. High five, Natsu. I lost to Nando, Choco, and oh no, Liz, no. Not Liz doing that. And a demon. Oh my gosh, a demon beats everything. Use the pink symbol is fine. It's fine. It's a scissor. And a fan. Ooh. Paper closes the well. I suppose. Oh my gosh. You asked if it was fine. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. All right, good job, everybody. Suck it, people that lost, and good job, people that won. And high fives to the ones we tied with. You were playing Balatro. Balatro, is that a card game, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the kind of it's like cards with what is it, like a actual playing card game, like I really want this puck. Yeah, you have that one too. Well, that was fun. Roguelite card game. Exactly. I think it sounds really interesting, the combination they used to do that. Let me give a little shout out and thank you very much for the raid. I always appreciate it, Janken. It's really nice of you. I appreciate it so much. Janken, may I mention the Sunday? Or is that something you still need to mention yourself? It's fine. Okay. Janken's birthday is on Sunday. Janken's birthday is at 1 a.m. our time in Europe. It's at, what is it, midnight GMT. So you figure it out. Add or remove the hours. And yeah, Janken's birthday on Sunday. Drop by and say hi if you can, or leave a message, leave a greeting. Janken deserves it. He's a great guy. Big hype. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for following in the raid here. I am Vilhelm Vanderbos, if you don't already know me. I am of Globie Generation 2, Equinnox, and I am an artist. I'm drawing my senpai Who. I'm doing a snow globie. It is taking longer than I thought, but either way, it's just I guess the how we do things. Oops. Is this better? Yeah, that's better. Blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna put her in a snow globe that I have somewhere here. There you go. Da, 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 da. It does need to be in front of it a little bit. There we go. That's so cute. And of course, we also need to... There's probably a faster way to do this. I have a dust brush. We'll use the dust brush. We'll put dust in it. Call it snow. There. Now, Who Senpai can experience snow like she's always wanted to. It's a snow globie. There you go. Snow is just very cold, wet dust. It is. It is stardust. The sky is falling. Help! Cutie, little cutie. Okay, we're gonna sketch out another little chibi in the meantime. Put that one over here. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I can okay, hold on. Give me a mo. I'm gonna silence this.
猫头鹰
Mao Tou Ying. Okay. I learned how to say owl. I learned how to say owl in Chinese. It's Mao Tou Ying. I can say owl in Chinese, everybody. Mao Tou Ying. Okay. Which is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure Mao means cat. That one's easy to remember because it's the same sound the cats make. Does that mean... I think we've learned this before. This sounds familiar. Are owls catbirds? Checks out, actually. Three hours behind? What the heck? Hello, Octavia. Welcome. You caught up. So I can say Woshu Jigude. Jigude. Mao Tou Ying. Nice. Okay, I'll practice that. I'll have Lida correct me. Okay, very cool, very cool. Do we still have the little chibi? We do still have the little chibi. What should we draw next? You know what? We have drawn a snow globie. How about we do someone else? Let's see. Who else should experience the snow that hasn't experienced the snow before? Fairly sure everyone else has. Leon senpai? What is that display picture, Leon Senpai? Leon Senpai? Do we have a reference of your new look, Leon Senpai? There we go. There we go. Okay. We'll grab this. And we will let's swap a picture. Aside from the snow thing, I just thought Allah would make a cute reindeer. That is true. I would say, based off of the chibis and stuff, Kiri really becomes the snow deer. Leon as Santa. I think Leon definitely. Okay. I was thinking like, Ko? No, Ko lives in the snow. Ko is cold. But Allah would probably make a cute reindeer too. I didn't even think about it as such a noble cause that we just wanted to have Hu Senpai experience the snow that she hasn't. But you know what? Let's do Leon. What is the deal with Leon? He kind of needs this kind of mouth. Ko aesthetic would fit well though. It's very true. It would fit because he's an ice mage and everything, but he has details to the frozen hells of I don't know what. So I'm just the frozen hex of I don't know what. So I think we're just gonna save ourselves a little bit of the trouble. But yeah, Leon Senpai. His outfit is very white too, so it's pretty good. He has these kind of eyes. No, but it's good suggestions. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the suggestions. We don't have a lot of time to sketch anyone out right now, so we're just gonna do it for the next half hour, 40 minutes or so. But I think this has already got Leon's wrist to it. Drawing Ko is yeah, you can't spell commitment without Ko. That's very true. Not really, but yeah. Thank you. I like the new music too. It's I just looked up all because I really liked the song called Deep Woods 3 and 4. I looked up 1, 2, and 5. Okay, sorry. You cannot pronounce commitment without Ko. Okay, there you go. I did it. I get to say it. Yeah, that would be fun to do. We're gonna draw more snow globies on Sunday. Probably do it the week after too. It feels very winter themed, you know. And then of course we'll go back to doing some challenges and everything like that. In fact, we might actually do a generated pause challenge, but then kind of try to set it in the snow. Something like that. Thank you for the hearts, Flutter. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, we got Leon. Leon actually has ears. Tempted to make them monkey ears, but not. I shouldn't. He's got a cool piercing right there. He's got really like dark silver gray eyes too. Frosty the Coma, yeah. I'm gonna post my picture with Ko later that I did. I don't know if you guys caught it. We can have a look here. Kohaku. There you go. This one is going up on Twitter later. It's Ko Meowie Christmas. Coco. Meowie Christmas. Or we can draw Leon Senpai in the meantime. Hi you. Okay, new hairstyle. Splits there. Goes both ways. Oh. Leon Senpai taught me the ropes. Remember when he was drawing me? I don't know if you were there, but if you were there, remember what he said? He counted bananas in the hair. It's 1, 2. Banana hair, of course. He's got 1, 2 bananas. 3, one that goes this way. 3 bananas. I had 5 bananas. 3, big banana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6, because he has one here, and then it's just that there. And then of course this part. Basically, okay. No, it actually has more bananas. You wouldn't think it because of how how this looks like, but it's basically this. He's got a nice, cool, short haircut. And I can't really do much about this. We do the shirt here, maybe do a little bit of the choker there, and then just kind of do these flaps I say, but like the collar of the jacket on these 2 sides. Leave his jewelry there alone. I need more reference. He's got a red little patch there, which is nice. And probably symbol for Saru, which is monkey. Where is your reference, Senpai Bella? Okay, actually has short sleeves. And has some kind of gloves on this hand, and the other hand is going to cover that though, so that's just how it goes. The teenager to adult pipeline with his hair. Yeah, shorter hair, older, done. Depending on the style though, you might look younger with shorter hair too. It's interesting. Sometimes you can use it the other way around. It's just a contrast, right? That's like, oh, they changed. They had a character arc. Did you guys know that, I'm thinking about the raid again, did you guys know that Junkin hosted a VTuber actual rock, paper, scissors tournament? I thought the idea was really funny. I couldn't participate because it was really late on my time zone, but I thought it was a really fun idea. Haircut and face have a relationship the same as face and beard. Hello, Pegasus. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna simplify this. Oh, he's got pretty cool shoes. Or as you would say, choose wisely. He chose wisely. Gonna do this. Should be fine. We're gonna do the flap he's got here on the ground, kind of like Who did too. So it's gonna looks more like they're on the ground. See? Only he does get his tail here. He's gonna have a little Christmas decoration right there. Got the decorative little Christmas ball. And there we go. The shoes look really cool. It's a shame you don't really see them much on when you stream, but they're cool as heck though. Gotta get some more commissions done where you're just kind of doing flying kicks and you know, kind of hanging upside down or something. He almost has to shoo away many. They do have the style of kind of Asian. How do you say the wooden shoes? Klompe? Yeah, like the kind of sandals. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh, I flipped it and the eye looks completely bonkers. Oh my goodness. Are you okay, buddy? Is your face melting? Ah, I'll just put an eye patch on him. Done. Okay. I see. We need to perform surgery. Let's go. No, not that kind of surgery. It's not too bad now. Flipping the canvas hurts. Yeah, if you do it often, you don't get hurt by it because you catch it before it happens. But when you don't flip and you commit and then you flip, you're like, ooh. Now I think this other eye is the weird one. They're just not working together, but I think this eye is kind of eye, if you know what I mean. I would make the eyes bigger, but his whole style has, you know, smaller eyes seem I don't know. I don't know what the style is. It just has smaller eyes. Ah, that might work. Ikemen eyes. I shouldn't say anything. My eyes are also kind of tiny. Ikemen da zo. Yare da ze. All right, come here, you. I say to my come here, you honorable senpai. I'll have to fix the hair a little bit. Eyes are pretty narrow, but your pupils are huge like an owl. I love that detail. That's true. It's very true. I do have owl features. I very much appreciate Reo Mama for giving me the owl features. I'll be forever in her debt. Oh, that one is actually black flap. Okay. I see. White. Okay, no. The shoes have okay. White. White. That part is not white. I'm gonna have to grab this. Put a bit of red there. Definitely put a bit of red where there needs to be red. There we go. And here, just to bring it all together. And the hair, of course. Props to the designers, honestly. They bring back the colors of the characters everywhere. That is a really good sign of character design. And of course, we're gonna grab some of this silver. Shuruba. Ruby Rose, you have silver eyes. I mean, that's been a hot minute. Oh, it's got red on. It's got red on him. Ruby mentioned, yeah, Ruby. I thought it was really funny. I'm not here to start discourse. We discuss beyond what I'm covering. I'll get you. That during my debut, I mentioned Ruby as one of the shows that I liked. And people were expecting a disclaimer. Because the classic disclaimer is always like, I liked Ruby until it got ruined by, company policies and blah, 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 you know. I still like the concept. Ruby is still one of my favorite concepts when it comes to, like, how everything doubles as a projectile weapon. It was really fun to see the characters in a fighting game as well. But yeah, people expected the disclaimer. I didn't give it. Oh yeah, we should draw a nose on him. More people like the first seasons. Yeah, it's because there's a clear shift at season 4. I also kind of felt that I would have liked the old format better, but ultimately, when it's a show I like or a world I like, I still want to see where it's going and where they're developing it, you know? I agree with a lot of the steps they took. I disagree with some of the others, but ultimately, Ruby still is one of my favorite kind of concepts when it comes to world building and things like that. So yeah, there you go. Let's go this way. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. if you're not giving them any particular kind of background or drawing a fan art where you actually put the character somewhere else to kind of make it a bit more interesting with a bit of storytelling in your picture. Color sampling helps to just kind of, oh, it already looks like the character because I'm using the exact same colors as the reference, you know? So when you're just doing a standing pose, nothing outside of that happening, then the color sampling is great. I would still suggest you practice and learn how to customize and bend the colors to not be always the same hue. Use post effects such as layers to maybe make them fit the scene better. Things like that. I think it's important in order to sell a picture that it's not just that everything just isn't color sampled and everything, you know. First step is always getting a new pose, and sometimes the pose itself might make or break the actual fan art in terms of believability or how well it's received, because some fandoms will argue whether or not the actual pose used would actually be something that the character would take, you know. Of course, you can draw whatever the heck you want, but when you're sharing, in order to kind of get the praise or acceptance of a fandom, this is gonna play a big part as well. How true you stay to the character. Fan art can be tricky like that. You can, of course, you can draw whatever the heck you want. It's your art, but ultimately, people are also trying to. It happens a lot of times when people try to impress, try to also get recognition for their work, and they're trying to sway or impress the fandom with it, and it just ends up being a bit of a miss, you know. This is something that is usually kind of caught by people that are very big into the fandom, because you have this a lot. Obviously, fan art is a good way to be noticed as an artist. If you are building rep, you draw I remember seeing sometimes artists get commissioned to draw a character from a fandom because, you know, the person commissioning really likes the character, and they don't know how to draw, but they kind of want to give tribute to the character they love, so they will commission an artist to draw their favorite character. This is kind of common. This is quite common. It's a bit of a gray zone as well, because obviously you should not be able to market and monetize the fact that you're drawing someone else's character, but fan art is a gray zone like that. With that said, oftentimes the artists of said fandoms can get very, very annoyed when it's quite clear that the artist has no idea because they're skipping out on specific character-related details. But they still produce this very polished result, which catches a lot of attention. So it's regardless of the fandom, it's quite easy to anger the fandom, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Take heed not to anger the fandom. Though I feel like in that case it's very unfair because the artist was just doing a commission, you know. Can't be helped, I suppose. It's silly like that, but people get very passionate about the things they like. Like putting licorice in tea. Who the heck thought of that? Thought is okay if it's lemongrass, but a nice, get away from this. A nice, more like a nose. Oh, did you hear that, Lysander? I had a genius. A genius. Oh my gosh, Joy. Joy. No. No, actually, that doesn't look bad. With self-awareness, people can be so picky. Like me, of course. I live in a mansion passed down for generations and generations of alchemists across time and history. I do not live in a glass house. So I will throw all the stones I want. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm being a little delulu. Yes! No! Look at little Leon. We actually managed to get him looking like Leon very fast. Leon senpai. Senpai? The time when Leon senpai drew me on stream, and I like what pose should we draw, and I said, you know, raising you up by holding the book in one hand, and his response was like, oh, I'd say less. That was so funny. I hear the expression a lot, or I'd say less, but for some reason it caught me off guard and made me very giggly. I'd say less. Well, right now, basically, is the defining features are his eyes. Definitely his eyes, even though they're not really his eyes. You can try to get the. If it had done other eyes, it might have been a bit trickier. But the color sampling of his actual model colors, sell it too, is quite helpful to do that. But those are the things that are helping us along the way now. If we actually analyze why it looks like Leon. He said it so fast too, I'd say less. That's the best use of it too. That was very funny. Let me make my last cup of tea and we'll run upstream. I've not been hydrating enough on this stream, and that's dangerous because, you know, gotta take care of your voice. The facial expression, I'm going by the fact that Leon may seem very, very funny, memey, goofy, but he's a very caring guy. Very nice and caring. So I kind of wanted to give him a bit of a calmer, gentle expression. It's just the same. It's a deal with a lot of the people that you've not seen me collab with and things like that. Content-wise, Leon and I are quite far apart. But in terms of getting along well, I really respect him, and he's really nice. He'll not turn you down easily too. If people are asking for people to join in and do stuff with, he's usually one of the first to be like, "Yep, I'll do it." Hello again, UA. Thank you for the lurk. I'll give him a little bit of a brighter eyes in the grays. I'm not gonna make it as dark as his model does because he has pretty darkened ones, right? We finished Who Senpai right there. She's like, hey, snow. In fact, I think I'll just screenshot and send it. Let's see if we get a reaction. Ooh, Taring who? Taring who? Here, now you can experience the snow. There you go. Drawing the chibis again really made me realize something that I need to do whenever I find the time for it. Maeve was being really nice and actually using the chibi I drew as their reactives, like the PNG tuber, like PNG reactives during collabs. So I just realized I should probably do open and close mouth versions for them all. I didn't even think about the fact that you could use it as a PNG reactive. Da, 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 da. I didn't even think about it. I don't know. It's quite nice. Well, we'll return to these the chibis or the snow globies on Sunday again, and yeah, we can talk about the performance. I am so excited, a little nervous too. Not done this kind of performance before. Ooh, getting butterflies. I love how you squint when I actually... It's because I'm looking down. It's better than closing my eyes completely. Does it still... Do you actually see my eyes open, just squint? Or do I straight up close my eyes? It's because I'm blinded by all the brilliance of my art. I'm just kidding. I'm not that big-headed. I do not have enough of an ego to actually say that with a straight face. Squint. Okay, that works. I'm okay with squinting. It's because I'm not wearing my glasses. Owl with 20/20 vision needs glasses. I'm gonna drink my tea. Squint, squint, okay. Gnome, I'm forgetting my honey. I knew an albatross once that had a bee farm. Actually had their own bees and everything. Hoot hoot. Welcome to the Plumies. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. Shogun na. Welcome to the Plume. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. I am Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. And yes, I'm an artist. I'm an artiste. Depends on who you are. I can't say it. All of these games, like game style music that we're listening to, is so nice. Okay, just black eyebrows. Okay, I gotcha. I got you. I guess we should put them in a snow globe as is now, so that, you know, we can at least show it off. Cannot see where this thing is. There we go. And dust brush. Dust too. There we go. Kind of feel like you can't really tell that he has his eyebrow there. I'm gonna move it forward a little bit so you can kind of see where it's going. I have something whenever I use a tablet. My tablet has this kind of anti-glare filter. It's a little matte, a bit textured cover. My drawing mirror has that. And sometimes because of this texture, because of this rice paper texture, or as I call it, like kind of paper texture that it has, my eyes do this really weird thing. And it's almost like they vibrate in their sockets. Really uncomfortable. Happens just like momentarily. I would explain it as, you know, you have your eye here. Do an eye, do another eye. It really feels like you would draw it like this. Like brr, 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 like ooh ooh ooh, like it's almost like they're trying to focus on something but they can't momentarily because you have a picture that you wanna focus on, and then you have a like the textured matte filter over this, and there's also a slight gap in a tablet. Like you put your pen down, if you really look at it really close, you can put your stylus down and the marker is actually slightly shifted, not by much, but enough to create this kind of strange where am I actually looking thing. And then my eyes do this brrr, like suddenly oof kind of have to blink away, you know. I was so happy when I saw online that people actually did little comics about this sensation. I'm sure it has a name. I don't know the name. I just know the sensation. And more people were actually doing that. The whole like, do you ever get that you ... and then someone was just drawing and then they actually drew themselves with the eyes doing like brrr, and I'm like, oh, who actually do that? I'm glad I'm not the only one, but also what the heck is it? Weird. Anyway. Snow globies, everybody. Snow globies. I'm gonna put a little Santa hat on him. Let's draw the temporary Santa hat. Using the same red he already has, kind of similar to what Who Senpai already is wearing too. There you go. Manual eye focus. Oh my gosh. Oof. Ah, man, I've been slumping. That's not good. Stretch. Ugh. There we go. Avoid shrimpies. Ugh. Gotta dip early. It's alright, Natsu. We're gonna round up. Shatu. Hutsu, everybody. Welcome. I guess we should do it with the actual theme. It's the ending theme song. Hutsu, everybody. Hutsu. Thanks so much for today. Did you like the snow globies? Take care, Natsu. Take care, Natsu. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We actually have Oh. Donathon continues at Sarugaku Leon's stream. They're not doing Nekopara, that's for sure. But he's got some cat boys over, so I'll send some support over to Leon Senpai. Can also show him the how far we did on the snow globie. Click. If we get noticed when we enter, that is, because collabs can be very busy. So, as you all know, chat takes kind of a back seat sometimes. Oh, actually, no, that's a bit too late. All right, well, I will mention it so that we get it here too. Let's see, you can see. Oh, Lilu is having her monetization stream today. My kohai. So it is in a couple of hours though. I cannot go that far to just leave you there. It's in two something hours. It's at 8 o'clock. Please give her some support. This is the stream. Put the ring, like and ring the bell, or put yourself on a notification. And please give Lilu some support for her monetization stream. In the meantime, before I forget, I'm gonna go to Lilu's Twitter account and probably list her to do the retweet yet. Monetization stream. There we go. Repost. There you go. Okay. But for now, we will go over to Leon Senpai. Leon. Enjoy a Catboy collab. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for some Tiny Glade. With a little bit of ASMR. Really nice and chill stream, I believe. I am planning it to be very nice and chill because we're also going to be building in the snow, so it'll be double the chill. So be sure to bring some a nice hot drink of your choosing, a blanket, and just take it easy for a bit. Tranquilo. Tasty tea. But for now, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for the raids. Junkin, I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. And yeah. Catch you tomorrow for some Tiny Glade. Have a nice rest of your day. Enjoy your evening. Go check out Lilu when the monetization stream goes live. And yeah, stay lovely, Bloomies. I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now. Bye. Bye. Hoot hoot. Hoot bye. Hootsu hootsu. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye.